Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, story timers. It's me, Donna Vee. Holy cowabunga. I can't believe it's Thursday already. Look at this. Ryan's already here. He said, good morning, story timers. Whew. I've been running around like a maniac. Did you ever have one of those mornings? That's the kind of morning I'm having. I remembered how to put the towels in the dryer for work. There's always so much to do. Isn't there always so much to do? Which is one of the reasons I love story time, because I get to come and sit down and I get to take a breath and I get to relax and read stories with some of my favorite people like Jim Tomlinson from California. What's up, Jim? Holy cowabunga. It's beautiful outside today. Have you guys seen it? I don't know where you're coming from, but where I live in Nutley, New Jersey, on the east coast of New Jersey, it's sunny and it's beautiful out. I think in Ireland today it's not so nice, so I'm so sorry about that. But you could use some of my sunshine. I'll give it to you. I'll send you my sunshine, okay? That's what I'll do. Today is Thursday, April 8th. Oh my gosh, we're 8 days into April already. Can you believe it? It's pretty amazing. And you know what? Today we are celebrating the letter Z. Can you imagine we are at the last letter of the alphabet again? 26 letters in the alphabet. And I am telling you, we've gone through the alphabet so many times. So many times. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? I hope everyone is feeling well with your family. And we can send them some more love and light today. Good morning, Mom. How are you? Hey, Frank Simon. Story good. Time is morning. I love that. I love that you make these little things up. I think it's so much fun. Let me tell you, I have some amazing books today. And I don't know, but I really couldn't find many books that started with the letter Z. So I started just picking out some of the books that look like, ooh, I really want to read that book. I really am excited about reading that book. Do you ever have that? You go to the library and you want to get a book out and you just can't choose? That's how it was for me today, because I have so many books to choose from. I'm so excited. A donation box is like almost filled again, which is so exciting. So again, if you know someone that is helping to build a classroom library, if you yourself need it because you have kids at home and you want to help them learn to read more, please contact me and let me know, because I'd love to do individual donations. It doesn't have to be always a big donation for a school. And I really think I'm going to just drive around with these and put them into the little libraries, because I have so many great books and I'm just so excited to share them here first, of course, and then with people forever. I mean, why not? Whew. Did you wake up with gratitude today? I did. I woke up with so much gratitude. And then, of course, my healthy habits. I went and I brushed my teeth and I took a shower. And, oh, you got your vaccine yesterday? Is it okay if I take the day off for a sentence? Zippity doo-dah, yes. I mean, why would I ever say no to you? You're such a sweetheart. I hope you're feeling okay. You feeling okay? I know sometimes people get the vaccine, they feel a little wonky. So I hope you're feeling okay. But I'm just glad that you're here, so we'll send you love and light too. My goodness gracious, we have so much love and light to send. Lisa said she has a sentence that she could send us over. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's amazing. Thanks, Lisa. So the letter for today is Z. Let's check out Z. I think I know exactly what name I have on the back of the letter Z. Do you know that? Because I actually know someone near and dear to my heart whose name begins with the letter Z. And his name is, wait, let me see if it's the same one. Holy cow. Where is it? Donna, you have to find the letter. Oh my goodness, we're not going to self-destruct, are we? No. That'd be bad. Ah, I found it. Z. And I found a name. Zach. Good morning, Zach. Zach is a little Zach, but I know a grown-up Zach. I know someone that's very special to me named Zach. That's actually Courtney's boyfriend. Ooh. Oh, that's good, Ma. You had no side effects. Good for you. He said, I'm an ox, just a little tired. Well, I can't believe that the actual vaccine turned you into an ox. I mean, really. Zippers-dee-doo-dah? Yes, and it is Zachary. amazing Z. So we'll switch out the Y. Why? Because Y is yesterday. And we'll put in the Z. Today I dressed up like a little bit of a giraffe. Because do you know one of my favorite places to go? I like to go to the zoo. And the Turtleback Zoo has giraffes. And you know what? If it wasn't going to be such a rainy weekend, maybe that's what I could have done, is gone to the zoo. Good afternoon from Sweden. I love it. That's awesome. Okay, Lisa's sentence. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me get my glasses. Hold on. Let me get them. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm not looking. I'm looking. A zillion zesty zombie zebras with zits are zealously zipping through the zany zoo zinc zones for zucchini zigzagging zeros until they fall asleep. A zillion zesty zombie zebras with zits are zealously zipping through the zany zoo zinc zones for zucchini zigzagging zeros until they fall asleep. One more time. A zillion zesty zombie zebras with zits are zealously zipping through the zany zoo zinc zones for zucchinis, zigzagging zeros until they fall asleep. I think I did it. I'm waiting for the officials because I know I have lots of people watching that are going to be more than happy to tell me if I got it correct. Lisa, that was a very beautifully organized sentence. And even Frank says, excellent, darling. That was amazing. I love that sentence. Oh, you know what I just realized? Guess what? Somebody stole my computer last night, and I need to change it. Much better. Excellent. Now we're all better. Now I feel even more myself. Okay, guys. So, over the past couple of days, the format has changed up a little bit. And I'm going to change it a little bit and keep it like that today just for a minute because you know what? I kind of like it. I don't know. I'd love to hear your feedback. I know for so long, I would tell people that the first 30 minutes was something different and then the last 30 minutes was stories. But ever since Thursday, when I came back, I was a little bit, loopy over, my buddy, Yogi. And I thought maybe I was just channeling my inner Yogi because he would do things like that all the time. He would zip around, he would change, and then he would rest. And he'd zip around and change, and then he would rest. So maybe that's what I'm doing. Maybe the rest period is the books, and the zipping around is the talking. But I'd love to know what you think. Because if you're watching this, and you're watching this for the past year, you know that there's a certain order to it. Sometimes people don't like when things get changed. Some people welcome change. I'm somewhere in the middle with that. I definitely am. I don't love change, but I like it. So I think I'm going to try this. I've been waiting to read this book and holding on to it until the letter Z. And look at this. Zach's Alligator and the First Snow. Now, we're not having snow right now. I hope not. I mean, anything can happen. Don't we know that? But Zach's Alligator is a book that I've been really excited to read. And when I saw that it started with the letter Z, I thought today's the perfect day to read it. So let's try it out. Zach's Alligator. By Shirley, Moselle, pictures by James Watts. The lake was frozen solid. Dad and Mom were ice fishing, and Zach stayed on the bank. He began to build a snowman. Snow got into Zach's pockets. He felt Bridget move. Bridget was an alligator keychain that grew when she got wet. Uncle Jim had sent her from Florida. We've read about her before. Do you remember her? Oh boy. Bridget crawled out of Zach's pocket, Hi, Zach, she said. Bridget grew bigger and bigger. Soon Bridget was fully grown. Wow! Can you imagine an alligator in the snow? Bridget looked around. She saw something she had never seen before. Zach, the sky is falling. Maybe I'll read her with a southern accent. The sky is falling, she said. That's snow, said Zach. There are lots of flakes of snow, and each one is different. Oh, said Bridget, like the snails and slugs in the glades? Well, who knew? Zach and Bridget danced and twirled. A girl came running over. Cool! A magic snow alligator, she said. Oh, Bridget shivered. I'm not cool, I'm cold, Bridget said. So the girl gave Bridget her scarf. How pretty. Let's make snow angels, said Zach. And Bridget lay on her back like Zach, and Zach made snow angels. Bridget made gator angels. The girl made angels too. Yeah! Zach, Bridget, and the girl opened their mouths to catch snowflakes. Zach, said Bridget, snow is cold and melty, but I'm hungry, not thirsty. Bridget stopped and sniffed the air. I smell something fishy, she said to Zach. Uh-oh. She knows. She knows there's someone ice fishing. Bridget ran onto the lake. Bump! Down she went. Zach, said Bridget, this snow is slippery as slime. You're on ice, said Zach. Bridget got her balance. She wobbled. She followed the fishy smell. Uh-oh. She's going in. Have you ever been ice fishing? I've never been ice fishing, but I've been on a frozen lake, and I can tell you it is slippery. Dad poured Mom a cup of coffee, and suddenly there was a huge splash. Wow, said Dad. That must have been a big fish. And Mom and Dad went to get dry clothes. Bridget swam in the cold water. She caught all the fish she wanted. She wanted all the fish she saw. Wow. She was in heaven. Bridget got out of the water. She burped a gator burp. Gator pardons, she said. Bridget danced and sang. Fish, fish, fish. I love lots of wet, cold fish. Wonder if she's going to get a gator sickle on her forehead. Then Bridget spotted something. What? That's a snowman, Zach told her. Well, hello, snowman, said Bridget. Snowman did not answer. Zach, said Bridget, the snowman is frozen. Bridget put the scarf around the snowman's neck. Well, that was friendly and kind. Let's go sledding, said Zach. Bridget hopped onto a sled. She zoomed past the trees. And then Bridget ran off the path. She landed in the snow. I was flying, Zach, she said. Well, Zach saw that Bridget was starting to shrink. Zach and Bridget sat on the sled, and it began to get dark. The snow is twinkly, said Bridget, like the stars. Isn't that pretty? Bridget leaned closer to Zach. She shrank smaller and smaller. Oh, we had fun, said Bridget. We sure did, said Zach. Oh. Zach heard his father. No fish today, said his dad. Not a one. Maybe that's because Bridget ate them all. How was sledding? Asked Mom. Great, said Zach. Bridget and I. Bridget, said Dad. You know, the alligator keychain, dear, Mom said. Dad saw the keychain on Zach's lap. Oh, I guess Bridget ate all the fish today, said Dad. Probably. They don't believe it. Zach put Bridget in his pocket. We'll have more fun soon, he whispered. I like that story. It makes me wonder, what do you think? Do you think that Bridget really does come to life? Or do you think Bridget is an imaginary friend? I don't know. We could ask the social distancing buddies. Maybe just somehow, through Zach's imagination, he brings Bridget to life. And that's the most important part, is to use your imagination. And that's one of the reasons why I absolutely love and encourage reading. Because even though the words are there, and even though the story is there, everybody interprets it the way they want to, because they use their imagination. So maybe to me, Bridget is very real. You know what else is really real? Exercise. And you know what else? The alphabet. I learned something very cool yesterday. Let me find it. Okay, I learned something really amazing yesterday. One of my friends, while I was doing her hair, she's a client of mine, was explaining to me where the term uppercase and lowercase came from in the alphabet. And I was so fascinated that I said to myself, Self, make a mental note, and you want to have to share that tomorrow with your story timers. So, Z, zebra. But do you see this? This is uppercase. This is lowercase. And if I remember correctly, the way that it got the name upper and lowercase is from when they used to, in the olden days, have printing presses, and they'd have all of the capital letters on the upper part and all of the lowercase letters on the lower part, right? So they had them all lined up. So they had the uppercase and the lowercase. And that's where it came from. Now, if you want to learn more about that, you can use your friend Google. Your old friend Donna knows so much, but she doesn't know every single thing. And you know what? That's pretty much the part that I remember. And I thought that was a really cool fact to share. So just think about that. Uppercase, lowercase. Capital, lowercase. Yeah. Wait, what is it called? I said it, and I can't even remember anymore. You know why? Because I'm hungry. That, and I probably need to take my vitamins. So you know what we should do? Let's get to it. Let's have vitamin time. And then we can exercise. And then you know what? It's just going to be so much even better. Because my endorphins will be going. I said endorphins. Endorphins will be going. I almost took the word endorphin and morphed it with morph, or maybe even dolphin. You know what? I probably need some water. Did I bring my water over? I did! And I should certainly drink more, and so should you. So look at this. I have to get to 10 o'clock because I only drank from 8 to 9. Are you guys drinking water? It's so important to stay hydrated. Are you ready? Let's do it. Count to 5. Almost. It's okay because I can drink more. It's a healthy habit. It's good for your organs. It's good for your skin. It's good for your brain. Water is so good for you. You want to make sure that you stay hydrated. So if you feel thirsty, drink a little bit of water. And if you feel hungry, have a snack, have some lunch, or like me, have your vitamins. 2 vitamins every day is the daily recommended dosage for me and my vitamins. Oh, I see that. Ryan from Ireland says one of each. Well, that's a good guess as any, because one of each or two the same is pretty much what we can have. And then we're going to read from our little yellow book today. I'm so excited. I love our little yellow book. I wonder what page we should pick. Ryan, if you get one of each, can you pick the page for me? From 7 to 158 or 157? I forget. There's so many numbers. I should know this by now. 158. Okay, so if you are watching and about to take your vitamins, wait, is from Ireland my surname? No, you're Ryan Bamford. But you want me to say is that your? I don't even know what you're talking about sometimes. You're my executive producer, and that's really good enough for me. All right, who's ready to take their vitamins? Two vitamins in my hand. I can't wait to see what they look like. I can't wait to see. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Ryan, it's two of the same. They're two orange ones. Orange is in the colors of the Irish flag, green, white, and orange. I know that. Like we have red, white, and blue. They have green, white, and orange. I don't know if that's the correct order. I think it is. I'm not sure. You have to let me know. But here we go. Now, this is where healthy habits meets good manners. Don't chew with your mouth open like Aunt Fanny. So not nice. That's not your flag? Oh, you're Northern Ireland. Oh my goodness gracious. I have so much to learn. I think maybe I should stop talking for a minute and chew my vitamins. Green, white, and gold. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay. So you want page 93, right? Yours is the Irish Republic flag. Let's go to page 93 and hope it's a really good message. Okay. Ooh, I found a fox. I found a fox in a book with a box. Now it sounds like I'm reading a Dr. Seuss book. 93. Here we go. The odd thing about inspiration is that it usually comes after, not before, a new journey is started. When just starting out on a new journey, it's only natural to feel vulnerable. After all, it may seem that you have much to lose. The truth, however, is that never again, at any other point in the same journey, will you have so much to gain. Don't let the dazzling heights you aspire to scare you from getting started. If you could climb Mount Everest tomorrow, though virtually all could begin preparing. It is important to start. It's more important to start than to start in the right direction. I'm sorry. He said he's deeply offended. I apologize. Well, just for that, I think we need a hug. And we're going to send apology hugs. Guys, have you ever had something that you've done that you need to apologize for? Well, this is as good a time as any to practice this. Ready? I'm sorry if I offended you. That's really important to say to somebody that you might have upset, because it's okay to say I'm sorry. And then you can discuss it and have no hard feelings. Honesty is the best policy. And I honestly didn't know. Okay, so thank you, Liliana and Melanie, for my Squishmallow, because this little Squishmallow filled with hugs became a vehicle for an apology today. And I hope you accept. Do you ever have someone that you say you're sorry and they don't accept, and then what they do is they lash out at you and they say that things happened that weren't real? Oh, that's not very nice. No, zippity doo dah. We don't do that here in Storytime. But you know what we do? I said do. We exercise. Put your arms out. 26 letters in the alphabet. We are going to start out with non-spaghetti arm jumping jacks. I know. I think we're going to go back to order. I think I like the order better. I think that even me, who has focus issues, can't focus on what we're doing. So I think I've answered my own question because no one even commented when I asked, what do you think about the no order versus the order? And I think at a very zen moment right there, Z, zen. And we're going to go back to normal tomorrow. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, N, O, P, Q, R, S, switch, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and today's letter, Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. I know, you call it Z. Z. One of my favorite letters in the alphabet because it looks like a lightning bolt. It looks like energy to me. That's what it looks like. And I'm filled with so much energy. Are you filled with energy? Oh, I am. I think what we should do with this energy is share it. How do we share it? With our social distancing buddy. Music Bear. I think you definitely need to come out today because, can I tell you this? Music changes everything. The sound of music, the sound of this sounds exciting. I think music is something we should honor today. Music with a Z. I do. And I also think that Make-A-Wish Uni and Cecilia should come out because there's quite a few people that are watching today, including Frank Simon, that needs a little bit of healing, a little bit of love, a little bit of tenderness, and anyone else that needs a little help and healing. I'm going to say we are sending this out to you. So put on some healing music. I think today I might listen to one of my favorite genres, country music. It makes me happy. It makes me think of the summer. Oh, it's so exciting. Or Scouting for Girls. I do like that band. Whatever it is that you want to listen to, pump it up. Listen to it loudly. Dance around like no one's watching and have a lot of fun. And I hope you feel better, Frank Simon. Okay, are you ready? So from your head and your heart and your whole being, we're going to send out lots of love and light out to everyone who needs it today. Those of you, yes, you could listen to ZZ Top or even Zeppelin. That's a good one, actually. I like that. And then, zookeepers, zooed up animals, zipper makers, zippily makers at the feast. Who else? ZZ Top. You're so silly. How about to people that, who else? I don't know. People that play in ZZ Top. Okay, fine. Let's do it. So from your head and your heart and your whole being, send out lots of love, light, excitement, healing, peace, and power. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You feel that? Do it again. That's better. That's better. Thank you. I love that. Zippity doo dah. Together we can tilt the scales to positivity, elevate the vibration of the global population. And I know it makes me feel better to be here in the morning. And I hope that's why you're here too. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. See zebra keepers? Do you think they're zebra keepers or zookeepers? I don't know, but I think that that's a pretty cool job. I need to breathe in. It's a lot today. Okay. I am peace. I am love. I am light. I am ready to read. I'm ready to read. I am pretty excited, actually. I'm gonna make that a little smaller. Get ready. I have so many good books today that don't begin with Z. The only one that I had that was starting with Z was Zach the Zookeeper, or Zach the Alligator, or Zach something. I don't even remember. Oh, Zach's Alligator. That's what it is. Yeah. Oh, I like that. So what he's saying is zebra keepers. It's a job where you earn your stripes. I didn't know my dad was here. All right. Speaking of stripes. Whoa. Which one should I go for? I think I might want to do this one. Whoa. This is an advanced reader's edition. This is called The Monster Raider by Keith Graves. The Monster Raider. This looks like an exciting book. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. For the monster who has been under my bed since I was a wee lad, thanks for not eating me yet. That's what it says in the dedication. Master Edgar Dreadberry found Halloween a bore. Yawn. This is a cool looking book. The whole business of costumes was a miserable chore. Should he dress as a pirate? Arg! A ghost? Boo! A mummy? A zombie? Erg! A clown? Honk! A ventriloquist dummy? He frowned and complained. They're all equally crummy. I wish I could be something screamingly scary, something fanged and foul and terribly hairy. Oh, that's scary. So instead of his usual costume store, Edgar entered a shop he'd not noticed before. The emporium was dim and dark as a cell. Service, he called, and he banged on the bell. No one was there. Well, I will help myself. But he found no costumes or masks on the shelf. He huffed. I wasted my time. Then he noticed a contraption all covered with grime. Monster Raider, he read. Insert 1 dime. Whoa. Edgar's eyebrow arched. He grumbled, oh, why not? Climbed inside and dropped a coin in the slot. Whoa. Then the Monsterator rumbled and hissed and clanged, and the Monsterator flashed and clattered and banged. The transformation began as the engine noise rose. Oh my goodness. Ah! Oh, Edgar was monsterated from his knees to his nose, and monsterated some more from his teeth to his toes. Whoa. When the machine finally quit, Edgar crashed through the door. He banged on his chest with his fists and roared. Rawr! The sight of him frightened a gaggle of girls and startled a family of squeamish squirrels. He horrified the tall, he terrified the small. Edgar Dreadberry frightened them all. Eek! 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 Ha 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 ha! He howled with laughter. What fiendish fun! I wish Halloween would never be done. Ha 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 ha! But soon it was. Edgar was alone. There was no one to scare. Everyone had gone home. Edgar yawned. Bah! He said, I've had enough monstering. I'm ready for bed. Oh, gosh. Never fails. I'll return to the monsterator and put it in reverse. I'll turn back into me and will look none the worse. But the shop was gone. It had vanished somehow. Drat! He spat. What shall I do now? Oh no, it was right there. Edgar stomped home by way of the wood. He growled, I suppose I'm a monster for good. Can you imagine? At first, the butler and maid were aghast, but their fears of being eaten by Edgar soon passed. Oh, goodness, Edgar. Edgar grew fond of his freakish new features. He relished his role as a monstrous creature. Eek! Grrr. Especially each fall when the trees dropped their leaves and darkness fell on All Hallows Eve. He liked it. Now tykes tiptoe as they trick and treat near the Dreadberry house at the end of the street. For there, beside the bubbling bog, lurks a monsterated creature obscured by fog. Though some may mistake it for a vampire bat, or a werewolf, a witch, or a large mutant rat, those things pale when compared with the sight of Master Edgar Dreadberry on Halloween night. Grrr. Look at the moon. Very cool. Monsterate me. Look at this cool book. So guess what we get to do? Oh my goodness. Look at that. What a very cool book this is. Who is that? Tragically, Keith Graves was monsterated as a child growing up in New Orleans. He was never the same afterward. Legend has it, the hideous author now lurks in the dark forest outside Austin, Texas, along with his beastly wife and toothy twin cubs. That is hilarious. What a fun book. This is a fun book. I'm going to have to put this with my Halloween books. Wow. Oh, I'm definitely reading that at Halloween. That was amazing. I love that book. Yeah, my friend Tanya Marks gave me that book. You know what else Tanya Marks gave me? She gave me this little book. Now this book looks sweet. This is called Little Bears, Little Boat by Eve Bunting and illustrated by Nancy Carpenter. Or maybe she didn't give me this book. I don't remember. She may have. There's so many good books that she gave me. No, this is from a teacher, a retired teacher in Bloomfield or Glenridge. Okay, I got it. Little Bears, Little Boat by Eve Bunting, illustrated by Nancy Carpenter. Little Bear loved his boat. He rode it all around Huckleberry Lake. He fished from it. On sunny days, he lay back in it, closed his eyes, and dreamed. And he was happy. That is a happy place. Been there, done that. Amazing. Love rowing a boat out in the middle of a lake. When his mother called him in for bed, he pulled his little boat up to the shore. Good night, little boat, he said. I'll see you tomorrow. And he always did. But then something happened. Little Bear began to grow and grow. He got bigger and bigger. Oh boy. Soon he was not a little bear anymore. He was a big bear, and he didn't fit in his little boat. Uh-oh. He tried to sit in it as it bobbed on the lake, but he and the little boat both sank down to the bottom of the blue, blue water. Oh boy. Where are you, my big bear? Mother called. Big Bear and his little boat both spluttered up. Glug, Big Bear said. Oh no. Now what are we going to do? Oh, look at how sweet. You're too big a bear now to fit in that little boat, Mother said. It is a little bear's destiny to grow and grow till he is a big bear. It is a little boat's destiny to stay the same size. Aw, hi, Holly. Hi, Patrick the big bear eating doorknobs. It's getting to be a bigger little bear. Big Bear was sad. I can't leave my little boat with no bear to sit in it, or fish from it, or dream in it, he said. It is a little boat's destiny to keep sailing on a blue, blue lake. He scratched his head. I know. I will find another little bear who will love my little boat the way I love it. The big bear walked around Huckleberry Lake. Have you seen any little bears anywhere? He asked Beaver. Not since you were a little bear yourself, Beaver said. Oh. Otter hadn't seen a little bear either. But Blue Heron had. One lives with his mother on the other side of the lake, he said. I saw him eating berries this very morning. So Big Bear walked around the lake again and found the little bear. How beautiful. Oh, I have a little boat for you, Big Bear said. But there is one thing you should know. You will get bigger and bigger until you are a big bear. That is a little bear's destiny. The little bear listened carefully. See? The little boat will stay the same size because that is its destiny. Oh. When that happens, you must find another little bear to fit in the little boat because it is also a little boat's destiny to keep sailing on a blue, blue lake. Will you promise? I promise, the little bear said. Oh gosh, good morning. See that? Oh. All summer long, Big Bear saw the little bear rowing the little boat around Huckleberry Lake and fishing from it. Patrick's daddy likes to go fishing. And on sunny days, Big Bear would stop what he was doing and watch the little bear as he lay back in the little boat dreaming. Big Bear could tell that the little bear was happy. What a sweet story. That is a sweet story, right? Big Bear was happy too. Oh, that's a keeper. Okay, let's see. I have one more story today. I know you're like, wait a minute. I thought that was it. But we have time. We have time. And this book looks like it's going to be funny. Pigsty by Mark Teague. I think it might be illustrated by, doesn't say. Pigsty. Oh boy. Monday afternoon, Wendell Foltz's mother told him to clean his room. It's turning into a pigsty, she said. He looks like a little bit of an older gentleman. Wendell went upstairs, and much to his surprise, a large pig was sitting on his bed. What? Pardon me, said Wendell. He shoved some toys into his closet, but the pig didn't seem to mind the mess, and Wendell found that he didn't mind the pig either. He decided to take a break. Look at this pig, eating potato chips on the bed. And there's Wendell. When Wendell's mother came to look at his room, the pig was hiding, but the mess was still there. She threw up her hands. Okay, Wendell, she said, if you want to live in a pigsty, that's up to you. Wendell could hardly believe his luck. Now I can live however I want. This is amazing. He didn't even worry when he came home on Tuesday and found a second pig in his room. Excuse me. The mess had grown a bit worse, but he was able to jam most of it under his bed. Pigs are all right, he said, long as it's only one or two. Look at them playing with his trains. In fact, they had a wonderful time. They played Monopoly until late each night and left the pieces lying all over the floor. He had buddies to play with now. They had paper airplane wars and pillow fights. The bed became a trampoline. Then two more pigs showed up, and the mess just grew and grew. Oh my goodness. It's like, how did they get his address? He must be advertising for it. Huh. Weird. That night when Wendell went to bed, the pigs were lying everywhere. They rolled up in his blankets and hogged his pillows too. Ha ha ha. Pigs in a blanket. Get that? And they hogged the bed. They hogged the bed. Get that? Wendell told himself he didn't mind. But then he found hoof prints on his comic books. What in the haystacks? And Friday, when he got home from school, he saw that someone had been sitting on his basketball. This is it getting out of control. They're playing the bongos. And his baseball cards were chewed up. This has got to stop. That does it, said Wendell. I've had enough. And he ran downstairs to tell his mother. Sorry, she said, but your room is your responsibility. And she handed him a broom. Good for you, Mom. Good for you. Wendell started to complain. The mess was too huge. But suddenly he remembered a saying he'd heard, that many hooves make light work. He marched upstairs and he organized a cleaning crew. Ah, good idea, Wendell. Even the baseball mitt is sad. That's some fun illustration right there. They swept and scoured and polished and scrubbed. Later that afternoon, Wendell inspected his room and pronounced it clean. Nice job. In fact, it was a bit too clean from a pig's point of view. So while Wendell inspected, the pigs prepared to go home. One of them made a phone call and a farm truck came to pick them up. They hugged and grunted and oinked goodbye. From that day on, Wendell kept his room clean. Look at the license plate, guys. E-I-E-I-O. Love books that have meanings, little hidden messages. Except for those nights when his friends came by to play Monopoly. Pigsty by Mark Teague. All right. Well, today was a bonus book day. We had 4 books. We did Zach's Alligator we talked about. We talked about Little Bear's Little Boat, Pigsty. What was the other book that we read? Did we have 3 books or 4? I don't even know anymore. You know what I do know? It's time for a hug. I'm going back to the old format. This is wackadoodle for me. Who needs a hug? I do. Put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right. Give yourself a hug for me. Squeeze yourself so tight. And know that everything's going to be all right. Yeah, everything's going to be all right. And now, let's breathe our way out so we can have a glorious, beautiful Thursday. I am so grateful for all of you. I am zen. I am zerdily excited for the day. I am totally content. Thank you so much for being here today. You are so welcome, Ryan. Thank you for being amazing. Sorry about your flag. Holly, what's up? Yasin, nice to see you. And for everyone else that watched, have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed, awesome Thursday. And I'll see you tomorrow when we start the alphabet all over again. Bye, everybody.